Yo, it's Indy Chief. I'm out in it. Check it out. It's getting close to good. It's had a little bit of rain on it since it's been plowed. I just got me one down here. It's barely poking out. See, the tip's broken, but it's a rough day. We've got to get something. I've only been out here for about a half hour so far, so got this right here, little tip and a big chunky thing, but right on, that's a start, I hope. This field gets some more rain on it, it'll be pretty good, I'm hoping. A lot of it. We'll see how it turns out. Yo, it's Indy Chief. I'm out here still looking. It's pretty rough, but you can see some big rocks every now and again. I've been picking up some stuff. I just found this cool little chopping tool. Pretty cool flint. I don't know. You can see them spirals and everything in that. But pretty cool. This little tool here, you can tell they made that square edge right there for some reason. Then I just picked this up, big old flint circle, I don't know, maybe they use that as a chopping tool, I'd guess, or made arrowheads out of it, I ain't sure, but right on. Hopefully we find some more. We'll see ya. Oh, it's Indy Chief. I'm out in a different field now. I just got this one. Check it out. Little rough tool, some kind. Nothing small. I don't know what the heck's gonna go on here, but I don't know. We'll see. See ya. Yo, it's Indy Chief. I'm out of here. I just got run out of this field. It's pretty good when it's plowed up back there, but it wasn't a bad deal because this guy just told me after dinner he's heading out here to spend his time on this big old ancient machine right here with that big old plow on the back of it. Check that dude out. It don't mess around. But we're out of here. We'll see ya. There ought to be a lot of good hunting coming up soon, I'm hoping. We'll see ya. Yo, it's Indy Chief. I'm just making me a Pestlemans flint challenge video. Showing some flint I find around here in central Indiana. I ain't sure what kind it really is. I call it laurel chert a lot of times, but that don't mean I call it the right thing. You might refer to Rockhead, Ohio's video. He might know a little better than I do. But all this flint right here is in outcroppings in fields and along the creeks all around where I arrowhead hunt. You'll find big patches of big chunks of it, just like these right here, all busted up and whatever, big nodules of it, just like this right here. Check that out. It's got a bunch of fossils in it. I don't know if you can see them. Right there's a little crinoid stem, little bitty ones right there. Some other stuff. It's always got fossils in it. Pretty cool. This stuff here, I think it's the same stuff, but I ain't real sure. This is kind of out in the, find it by the creeks all the time, and that's more the up in the fields, or really we find them both places, but it's more common for this along the creek edges. It's some big old thick stuff. You can tell You know, it's got gets translucent areas in it, and like that right there. It's pretty cool. You can see the outer rind, you know, right there. Here's some arrowheads I found. You can kind of tell it's the same stuff. That outer rind on here, I don't know if you can see it or not really. I can see it, but it's not showing up too good. But you know, this is like the very end of that right there. You can tell this is made out of that stuff. And like this blade here, I found it when I went on vacation when I was in Colorado. It's made out of this stuff, and it varies quite a bit. Some of it's real striped and blotchy, and some of it's just solid and nothing. And you know, it's pretty variable. Got lots of fossils and quartz inclusions and everything in it. Here's another little piece. I found this on my, you can tell that little corner there's a piece of the original rind. Here's another one I found. This is my first paleo blade that I've ever found. I found this on my vacation from Colorado back here. You can see that little line. That's actually a flute, and this stuff is, you know, covered in patina. It actually, I don't know if you can see it, but right there's a little patch that's not, and there's a little patch you can see underneath here that this is really the same type of flint. It's just heavily patinated on this piece. Here's some other ones we find a lot of about everywhere I go in any field around. You find a lot of these that, you know, they're all made out of this local flint. There's several varieties, I think, really, but it's all pretty much local flint here, you know, for their normal everyday use that they had. You can see that one, see that tail on there? Check this out. Well, that's that outer rind right there, and this is a piece inside there. It's got, you know, same kind of thing. This one's pretty heavily soil stained and patinated, but it's the same thing. Some of these are real rough, I think, because this stuff just wasn't really that good to nap, but some people could do it pretty good, I guess. These all come from the same field right here in this case. These are one of my little honey holes. Every now and again we stumble on some of this hornstone, Indiana or Kentucky or whatever, I'm not real sure, but I think most of these are made out of the same type of flint. Gets heat treated and, you know, turns pink like this, pink and red. It's real heavily heat treated during like late Arcadic and early woodland times around here, they say. That one I think got heat treated from drilling. I ain't sure what that's all about. That's just a piece that ain't been heat treated, same kind of stuff. Comes in a bunch of different colors, which some of these probably are different flint, but most of them are the same. stained heavily. I've done washed these. You can see the red kind of popping out. That's like the original rind right there, and it turns different colors. Pretty cool there. Little rind. I call most of these laurel chert, but like I said, I have no clue really. That's just what a guy told me a long time ago. They had a hard time with that one, I'd say. There's a lot of different kinds of flint around here. I've tried to figure them out, but they're so many different forms, it's pretty tricky. Original rind on the tip there. Look at that stuff in comparison, heat treated and not. Nevertheless, check them out, see what you think. Here's a pretty good one, it's got the rind on it. That right there is some weird tar pitch or something. I ain't sure what that is. That thing is crazy looking. I ain't sure what's up with it. It's even square right there on the end. Shoot, I was about ready to bust out a slate video instead of flint, but I figured I might as well not. There's a hardened blade wore out. Whoa, whoa! Yo, it's Indy Chief. We about had a catastrophe there. My wife about opened the door on my arrowheads. Nevertheless, I'm about done. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew I didn't get shot or anything. Here's a little piece of that Indiana green I seen on that other video the other day. That stuff looks more blue on the video. This one's real light colored. You can't hardly see it unless you were here, but nevertheless, check them out. See what you think. Right on. We'll see you.